Toronto's real estate market has been a roller coaster lately, but not the exciting kind. Prices are dropping, condos are sitting on the market, and many buyers and investors are feeling uncertain. If you've been wondering how we got here, today I'm going to break it all down step by step so you can understand what's happening and what it means for the future. I'm Bob Wodanovich, a Toronto real estate agent since 2008, and this channel is all about helping you make sense of the city's housing market. From buying and selling to investment insights, I cover it all. If you find this video helpful, make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. So how did we get here? Let's start with interest rates. From 2020 to 22, rates were historically low, almost at record lows. And in response to the COVID pandemic, the Bank of Canada decided the economy needed to be stimulated, so they lowered the lending rates to historic lows. This made borrowing money cheap, and as a result, people rushed into the market. Home sales surged, prices skyrocketed, and many buyers leveraged themselves more than they normally would. The problem? When rates started to rise in 22 and 23, some homeowners found themselves struggling with high mortgage payments, creating stress in the market and contributing to the current slowdown. Purchasers with fixed product delayed their pain, but variable rate borrowers felt the pressure. Next, we have the condo sector, especially pre-construction condos. For years, there's been a lot of speculation. Investors bought units hoping to flip them or rent them for profit, often paying prices that didn't reflect the actual market demand. When sales slowed and interest rates rose, many of these units remained unsold or dropped in value. This oversupply has put a lot of downward pressure on condo prices and has shaken investor confidence. The other ugly part of pre-construction mess is that developers started to build smaller and smaller units. Well, because they could. The demand was insatiable enough and the speculation was high enough, the micro condos were scooped up within hours of launch. Buyers did not care about layout or price per square foot. The thought was just buy anything and it'll go up in value. The builders are more than happy to suffice because they are in the business of making money. Another important factor is economic confidence. Canada's GDP growth has been relatively stagnant, and trade tensions, especially with the United States, have created uncertainty for businesses and workers alike. When people are unsure about job security or the economy in general, they're less likely to make big purchases like homes. This lack of confidence directly affects Toronto real estate market and slows recovery. Would-be buyers who want to enter the market or have a growing family have delayed the purchases until they're confident in their employment and financial perspectives. Immigration traditionally has been a major driver of Toronto's housing demand. Over the last few years, newcomers have fueled condo and rental markets across the city. But over the past year, the federal government has scaled back immigration, and fewer residents mean fewer buyers entering the market, which adds another layer of pressure on housing demand and keeps prices from stabilizing quickly. There have been thousands of landlords who purchased properties for the purpose of renting out to students. Business was booming from 2020 to 2024, but when the government changed policy around international students, the student rental market ground to a halt. So where does that leave us? Right now, we're likely at or very close to the bottom of this down cycle. Recovery won't happen overnight. The market needs to absorb current condo inventory, interest rates need to stabilize, and economic confidence needs to return. And the last part is the key. Confidence is the absolute biggest factor in any real estate market. Once consumers feel that their employment is stable, that they can afford to pay a mortgage, and the overall cost of living is within their comfort zone, transactions will increase and the market will begin a new cycle. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in Toronto real estate, knowing these trends is essential. Like this video if you found it useful, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell for more updates in the Toronto market. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.